Yo, what's going on? You are now tuned in to the Inside Wolves podcast, your home for entertainment, enlightenment, where we discuss and give our takes on what's going on in not only music, entertainment, general news, and everything pop culture. Make sure you subscribe, share. Let's get into it.
A bit of respect, yo. I'm just paying homage to the OG hip hop chicken,
Let me see the outside of the box, bro.
Yo, it don't. What you outside the box? It don't matter, yo.
I'm expecting to see some shit you made, bro.
Yo, I made that, yo.
You didn't make shit.
That's crazy.
That's funny.
That's wild. That's wild.
Well, that is a good little way to segue into that, because you want to speak about wild. Let's talk about the wildest man in the West, Kanye West, to be exact.
Quinn.
Donda.
You have to respect him. It's not Kanye West now. It's just Ye. It's just Ye. It's just Ye. Yes.
Was that the official thing? Hang on, wait. What happened? Hang on. Speaking of that, is Snoop? I guess it's no longer Snoop Lion then, or is he still pushing for that?
That really was a thing, right? That was a thing.
Because he was the OG, he was saying, and I mean he is obviously, but still, he's like he went to Snoop Lion, and I guess it's no longer. I guess it didn't really catch on, frankly.
Man, you got Diddy changed his name to like Brother Love or something like that. Everybody changed.
Yo, he did do that.
Young Thug. I was just about to say that he changed his name to Sex.
Did Uzi change his name to something? I forgot though. I forgot what he said he wanted to be called, but. With that being said, I'm strictly going by Juan Moses. Don't refer to me as anything other than such. Moving forward.
There you go.
You know what? I think I'll follow suit, and that'll be a free agent name right now. I'm gonna go by General X until further notice.
You better chill for them USA boys come get you. Talking about some General X. Some General X.
Oh, you got experience, huh?
It's one of them key words.
Hey, with great power comes great responsibility. So be it. Shit. But so be it. And you know what? Kanye Donda 2. If I'm not mistaken, which I know I'm not, he released it on STEM Player, his own device, and he's streaming it through that. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he pretty much said F you Apple, F you Spotify. Like he was like, yeah, I'm
putting it out on my stuff.
Yeah. And you know what though? I respect it though, because for what he's trying to do with it, like because pretty much he was just trying to say like, yo, like, niggas ain't getting the money that they should be getting. So why would I why would I go ahead and put that out? I know there's going to be a big album. I know who I am personally. I'm Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? I'm Ye. That's how he would say it. You know what I'm saying?
A black billionaire.
Right.
A black billionaire.
100% independent.
Yo. And he should.
deservedly
like you said, that's, in my opinion, I agree. That's the right thing to do. Like that's the direction you should move when you get that amount. Hell, even when you get less money than that, that's the direction you should move. You should break for independence the first chance you get, really.
Literally, yeah.
And that's what he's trying to do. But the issue is, and I wonder if how could society make a strong movement towards something like that, though? Because if I'm not mistaken, the joint costs like $200, and then on top of that, people listen to it for free anyway. It's not like cats are necessarily unable, but the internet will find their way, and with stuff like that going on,
I'm waiting to get that YouTube classic.
Oh yeah, it'll come through. But with stuff like that going on, it's like certain movements aren't gonna happen.
No. Because y'all motherfuckers is the reason why niggas is doing shit like that.
Here's the thing: I got YouTube Premium. Feel me? I got YouTube Premium. Feel me? I'm still paying. I'm still, you know what I'm saying? They getting the bread. Somebody's getting paid. It ain't copyright.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there, yo.
Well, are you about to buy it, or do you have one?
Feel me? You know what? My situation is a little different. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different of a situation. You know what I'm saying? Do I have a STEM player? No. You know what I'm saying? Will I listen to it? Yes, gradually as you see me. They used to call it the grapevine.
as it slowly releases for free.
At that point, it's non-profit, and I'm a non-profit nigga. Like, yo, that's just me. That's the lane that I'm in. That's the lane I'm in.
He gonna fuck around and drop one song a month.
Hey. That's what I heard too.
I'm truthfully wondering though, because like you was just saying, like with all that going on, man, what stems a movement? Truthfully, because I see what he's trying to do, but ain't nobody really about to drop 200 on some to hear some music. Playing it simply, but also to say, I don't know.
You feel me? It's the experience that you get with it though.
That's
the thing, because it do everything. It's not like it's ain't just like some iPod type shit, it's like, you know what I'm saying, like that the album pre-downloaded.
What does it do? You can alter the songs, correct?
You can run it. You can play it back. You know what I'm saying? You can, like you can alter the songs completely, so that way it's like it's more adjusted to your liking. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, like, we as music listeners, you might hear something and be like, yeah, like, I think it might sound a little bit better if it had a little bit more of this or a little bit more of that. And that's pretty much what he's doing, is just creating like the whole experience thing. So that's what that's cool.
Kind of like being a producer in your pocket almost.
Exactly. Now, some people just don't want to deal with that, understandably so. But honestly, if that's how you feel, I mean, is music really the lane? Are you really a music head enough to even think about buying a stem player?
I was just about to say, I think he's selling to a very niche audience, like the cats who are really into music, like really, really love music, not Kanye music. Like that's their thing.
Yeah,
because
I would like to think so.
All those features sound cool to me, but like once again, that's not something that it's not even in the first three things I would think of getting with $200.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly how many songs are on the whole album, but like I just saw like a list of like the first top 10, and like I was looking at the features, and I wasn't disappointed, as far as just looking at the features. But I haven't, like I said, I ain't heard the songs yet, but just looking at the features, I think it's probably gonna be cool, good listen, good vibe. But I'm not dropping.
When did the first one come out? Do y'all think it came out not too long ago, right?
Album or song?
The album,
it came out like right before Drake's shit came out, so I think that was maybe like right before Christmas.
Maybe I can't remember exactly.
Yeah,
that's right. They did drop around the same time.
Yeah, because it was a whole big thing. It was a whole big thing. Like
they dropped in the same week, I believe it was.
That's when they had. That's when they still had their little beef going on, yo. And they were still pointing at each other across the street, like Dinkelberg. Like they were still going. But they shit like that, yo. That was a whole funny thing too, man. That's funny.
Yeah, not even on some gossip shit. I'll say this for what Kanye's got currently with the whole Pete Davidson thing. I'm not even going to talk about the situation. I'm just going to talk about I just want to talk about the fact that I seen it on Twitter as well, and I was like, yeah, y'all are right, bro. Pete Davidson now has the hardest cover for a comedy show ever. This man is in a photo with Kanye West and somebody else, and this man's face is crossed out. Like that's pure. That's like peak comedy right there. Yeah, that's like cover of an album type joint. Like that's hilarious. The fact that he made that for him.
Wait, Tom. Well, no, it's not that important.
No. What's up?
I was gonna ask, like, what does he actually do?
Pete Davidson.
Yeah, what is?
He's a comedian.
He's a comedian. Yeah,
stand-up comedian.
I seen him. The most I ever seen him on was Wild 'N Out.
I've seen he's been on a couple roasts.
He was also on what's that one white ass show that used to be on MTV. About the boys and girls. You said every MTV, but like
I can't think of
what's it, the Code joint, your girl, Guy Code. He was on Guy Code. Yeah, I seen him on God Code a couple times. I wasn't watching it though. I was just like clicking through the channels.
That's what you say.
I was just clicking through the channels. Yeah.
Right.
I didn't even know he was on that. I've seen him in a couple movies, and I've seen his stand up. He's decently funny, I would say, definitely. And I've seen him, like I said, on some roast as well.
Yeah,
that was something that I've seen him on a lot. Was a lot of roasts.
You know what's funny though?
My first time ever hearing about him.
I just seen a tweet today, and I think Rap TV tweeted out. It was like, "Who would you rather be, Drake or Kanye?" And I really had to sit here and think. I was like, "Damn, that's actually a thinker, yo. Which one would I rather be?" Because both them niggas got fucked up lives in some type of like, and fucked up as in obviously they're doing well, extremely well for themselves. They're not fucked up like that, but they both of them got something that like niggas just always get their ass for, like no matter what they do. Like
I may be a little too deep into it, but let me ask this for clarification. Am I becoming them and I have to carry on what they're doing, or am I taking their position?
I mean, I guess in a sense,
because if you ask that, like if you're giving me Drake's situation,
damn,
but then I get to do
stop complexing that shit. Nah, you just made me sit here and fucking think about it. It's a damn question.
Now you gotta overanalyze.
I gotta overanalyze that shit. God damn it, yo.
Do I want a porn star as my baby mama?
Yeah, like, I'm the host. Damn, you know what I'm saying? God damn. That's what I'm saying. Listen, it's just.
I'd rather.
Yeah,
I guess I'd rather be Drake. Pretty much, I guess.
You'd rather be Drake.
Yeah.
You just want to be light skinned, huh? Yeah, you just want to be light skinned.
Why is it always come to color? Why is it always gotta come to color?
You just want to be light skinned. That's what it is.
That can't be it. It's just gotta be the color.
If that's your thing, man, go ahead and do what you do.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna do a lot of what I do. It's Aubrey.
Let's ask. You know what? Michael Ealy or Morris Chestnut? Which one? Which one would you rather be?
Matt Damon.
Wow.
Or Jennifer Lawrence.
I don't think there's an or after that with Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah. Probably a mixture of both. So that'd be like Ryan Gosling. Sounds about right.
Y'all niggas out here shouting names. I know.
It was a moment of silence for that stupid ass shit that this nigga just said.
Names, nigga, I know faces.
And your answer?
I don't even. What was the damn question? That shit threw me so left. Yeah, because your shit threw me so left that I didn't even know. I forgot what the hell I asked. Drake or Kanye? I'd rather be yo. I'd rather be Kanye. Yeah.
When you
rather be Kanye.
I'm gonna say neutral.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
ASAP Rocky.
Okay.
I'm gonna just go way left field.
And
that was
ASAP.
He's in a pretty good situation right now.
No, yeah, I was trying to think about.
Okay, I see why I said that. He just wants to be. He just wants to be where Rihanna. I see. That's why he don't want to be Drake. That's why he don't want to be Drake. That's why he don't want to be Drake. Yeah, goddamn. I mean, Drake is in a. Oh my god, that was a terrible situation, yo. How do you function? Nah, honestly, no. But listen, like honestly, about that though, like as a man, yo, like what are you doing, yo? Why are you acting like that? Like, come on, yo, it's not a grown man. Like, I don't even think did they actually have a real relationship or anything like that? Like, I thought it was just kind of like always like
Wait, I'm confused. What did he do?
I think
talking about Drake and Rihanna, because A$AP Rocky is now with Rihanna. He's having a baby with her and everything. That was Drake's like whole like fantasy girl and everything like that. So then Drake, remember Drake had like he unfollowed both of them on I think it was like IG or something like that.
I didn't even know about
that. Man. Yes. See,
is that what you're talking about?
Yes. So I'm just saying as a man,
I didn't even know he did that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, as a man, yo, like, come on, yo, what are you doing? Like, yo, what do you not make your case no better?
Hey, man. Yo, hey man,
ain't no amen. Yo, somebody
the man's got to protect his peace, man. The man's got to protect his peace. Well, no, it's not really so much about that. It's still just a reaction, He said, the man Drake said, I got to protect my peace, man. I got to protect my peace. Seeing this shit is making me sick, clearly, if he's unfollowing cats. So, but speaking on that, leads into a debate just simply because it's a couple, and then my man Drake went on his own way. The question becomes between independent and working through the industry. It's an age-long conversation, really, about those two things. So what would you guys say your opinion on that is? Just industry versus independent.
I speak on 100% dependency. 100%. Don't let nobody get no cut off. You know what I'm saying? Some shit you invested in and all that. That's just how I look at it. You know, if you're trying to start from somewhere and you're trying to feed your family, but this is still a passion of yours when it comes to like music and stuff like that. Find a way to just promote yourself, make the money through yourself. Like, don't involve anybody else. That's just how I look at it. But
I'm gonna say depend on who you are. Definitely depends on who you are. Cause certain niggas is just made for the industry, yo. That's just what it is. Like certain niggas are really gonna just be made for the industry. Like there's no getting around that, honestly. Because you take, for example, like okay, Kendrick Lamar versus Tekashi 6ix9ine. Like, you know good and well if Tekashi went independent, ain't nobody like his music don't stick like that. Like he's not like that guy. You know what I mean? Like nobody's gonna sit there and be like, oh yeah, like no, like Tekashi got the hardest lyrics out. Like he's just no. But then you listen to Kendrick music and you're like, okay, yeah, I can see how he can go independent because he carry his own. Like he literally has carry his own. He started out with T. That's what I'm saying. Like so, depending on who you are as an artist, like certain people know like I can do this. Like 50, Nipsey Hussle, you know what I'm saying? Like Jay-Z, like certain people like like I can start my own joint and just do me because I got that following. I can do that. Other people, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I don't think YK Osiris could really carry his own. I really don't think, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know the king of R&B, that's what he say. I thought that was Jacquees. I don't know.
I think he said 10K. I believe the last video I saw of YK, he said 10K a feature.
Oh.
He said you gotta pay him 10K one.
Yo,
he said 10K to get him on.
He trying to pay off them debts, yo. You know they got that boy head up on them debts.
No,
I wouldn't even book that nigga for a birthday party, bro.
You know, it's bro that like you said, there's some people made for the industry, and like there are certain artists that I be forgetting. Like you hear it, the song so much, and you hear it on the radio so much, and you hear it in videos on social media and like TikToks and stuff that you be forgetting. Like this is somebody who actually wrote this song. It was just like, hey, I think this is pretty cool, and I mean, obviously there's more that goes into it. They be having help writing it, and then of course they go get some things changed around. But like the general idea of where it stemmed from, same place it stemmed from for those independent artists. It's just the person who's with the industry, they shit's way catchier. Just way they're way seemingly almost better at their craft as well. So it's very interesting because you got to pay off that debt somehow. Drake is out from under his joint because he made you gotta buy yourself out, really.
Yeah,
but you need to make that much money to buy yourself out.
I feel like your personality kind of plays a big part in that too, though. Just like what y'all both said, you know, when you got people who are for that and people who don't.
Only reason I don't agree is because I seen what Rod Wave was saying some time ago. He was talking about how I don't think he actually is going to, but he was talking about pretty much retiring because they're not trying to put out certain things, and they're trying to get him to put out specific songs a specific way. That's not really true to how he makes music. And also on top of that as well, he spoke about being like not antisocial, but very introverted and very not really with all of that like social stuff. But they're pretty much like, no, get out there, nigga. you gonna pay this off. So personality, once you get into that point, I don't really think it matters. They're gonna doctor that for you too.
Right.
They're gonna make your personality.
Nothing, I mean, ain't no different than them niggas getting like you working a job and it's like salary. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna have to show up to work. You know, compared to somebody who does like 40 hours, who's just hourly. You know what I'm saying? A nigga can be done with his job after like an 8-hour shift. But you know, you look at a nigga who doing like salary, like a nigga would technically have to, if the job made them, they could say like, nigga, you got to be here all day, even longer than like 8 hours or so, which is kind of like how the music industry, at least how I look at it is. Because just like how you said with Rod Wave, I'm 100% sure there's tons of like, you know, artists and stuff like that that's like antisocial and stuff like that, but because of the label that they actually signed to and that, you know what I'm saying, that upfront money and that deal that is signed, you know, they're being forced to be put in positions because, you know what I'm saying, just because they wanted to find a faster way to get, you know what I'm saying, their name out there as far as like in the industry and music and stuff like that. When they probably would have just been better off, you know what I'm saying, going independent. Granted, you probably wouldn't have acquired the money like that you wanted to see immediately, but 9 times out of 10, a lot of them probably would have had more fun just enjoying music, you know what I'm saying, just going independent rather than signing to like those major labels and stuff.
Yeah, I feel that, yeah. That's crazy because that joint go all the way back to because I know I had got Quinn on it. I was putting them on to the Wu-Tang American Saga joint on Hulu, and I was putting them on to that, and like you know the story with Bobby, they like they tried to get him to be I forgot what his original stage name was, What was it? Prince Rakim. And they tried to get him to really like just kind of like be like in a box, you know what I'm saying? Like
they dressed him up and all that.
Right, like to make him pretty much like a showman. And that's why like I be like talking about like Hammer and everything like that. They did the same thing with Hammer. I feel like they did the same thing, but like Vanilla Ice, like just corny shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like this is obviously like industry shit that just like it's gonna be good for this period of time right now that we in. And then we'll worry about everything else after that. But right now, this is what's sitting. So let's just get a little, let's just go get somebody, get an artist, so we can just, we just throw him in it because we know he need the money.
He's hot.
So
he's hot right now.
He's hot right now.
We'll give him a little loan just so that once his flame dies out, we got him on the hook already. It's too late. He already signed the dotted line. Once he gets into a beef and he fizzles out or she fizzles out in 3 months, that's it.
Yeah, so exactly.
Now you owe millions.
Yeah, you walk into walk into the studio. You be like, yeah, I'm looking at mine. Yo, what you mean it's closed? It's like, what you mean?
Yeah, nigga trying to get a key card.
Right,
hey, yo. Yo,
like,
what y'all niggas bust me in? Hey, yo, you got terminated, bro. What?
Right, and then you see that like that the one white executive come out, he like slide, he slide through the door, he's like, hey man, oh man, they didn't tell you at the door. I thought they was gonna tell. Listen, Rakim, man, Daryl, it's over. Like it was a good run. It was a good run. You were hot. They loved you. Remember party every time. Remember they loved that. but. That's it. It's done. Look, we loved you, and if something comes up, we got your number, and then you sit there looking at like what? But that's pretty much how it goes down, and it's still going down like that today. Because you hear about like Meg, and Jay Prince, man, and she that whole suit that they got going on because she was like they not letting me release my music, and that shit is fucked up. I feel because like what I'm saying, it's about personality. Like once you get to like that industry joint. Like I said, they put you in that box, so then you become less of yourself and less creative and stuff like that. And then, like you said, it's just not fun no more for you. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about it. It's tough. Like I will say, industry does definitely get you to that bread a little faster.
Yeah,
definitely did. But
they're going to give you the bread instantly. Yeah, it's probably going, and depending on who you are. There's possibly more bread than you would have touched going independent, period.
Yeah,
like even that signing bonus would have been like that shit's probably more than what you were going to touch, depending on who you are. But like the real question for people who do sign under the industry, I wonder how much it truthfully costs to like take care of all the people they're trying to take care of, because I don't see the need. Like you guys are saying, if you're doing well enough that a place is willing to sign you, I would just stay the road and be happy with the gradual growth and genuinely just try to get to a point where I can support myself with my craft.
But see, look, that's how you get locked in for 10 years, yo. Nigga, you see, they would have easily got your ass at Death Row. You would have been up there, like, you would have been the number one selling artist at Death Row, Quinn. Your shit would have got your ass, yo. Because that's how
Can you explain?
Yeah, because listen, y'all. When you go industry, right, they marginalize you. See what I'm saying? They literally like put a cap on what they think that you're gonna do in sales, right? So like you're that nigga. So like you like say like right now you the hottest in the streets. Like everybody know you. Literally the only thing that you just haven't done is sign with a major label and like do a major album yet, right? So you about to put out your first actual like studio album, right? They gonna be like, all right, cool. You know what? We think because one, you never done a studio album before, nothing like that. You haven't done this and that. You haven't had a hot number one yet. we're gonna think that you may be like you're gonna make this much, right? But you look at it and you like, no, like, okay, nah, I know I could do more than that. You're kind of capping me, right? So that you go independent, you do your own shit, you take care of all that, and then on top of that, that's your shit. So you own that. You can get your masters a lot faster too. So when it comes time to actually own like your music and all that, you come a lot faster than you being in the industry. That's what I'm saying. That's how they get you for such a long time, because they like literally holding like the rights to your music and shit like that. And that's how niggas get fucked up.
What we got?
Ooh, so listen, man. They was talking about climate change is really killing the economy right now. All right. So they said last year alone, climate change or climate-related disasters sucked 145 billion out of our economy. All right. Just think about those numbers, man. Like, and this is like climate change talking about like I know you've been hearing about like floods in like Louisiana, floods in Texas, places that like generally they don't even get rain like that. You know what I'm saying? Like Louisiana is definitely a little bit different because they are surrounded by a large body of water like that. But like Texas, you don't hear about like rain in Texas like that. Even in California, you've been hearing that they getting like rain and floods and stuff like that, right? And so just like going into things like that, like certain states are just not prepared for stuff like that to happen. You know what I mean? So like you have irrigation systems that are literally like generally built for a specific type of climate because this is what you're used to like for so many years. And I'm talking not just like 5 years, whatever, but 10, 20, like up to 50 years, it's been just this way, right? So you get to having like a whole type of system built just for that. So when that change comes, then everything collapses. Now people had to start rebuilding homes. Businesses are like starting almost all over again. And then you're just sucking money out of the economy like that. And it really is, and even, not environment related, but COVID is like that as well too. You know what I mean? As far as how much it takes to rebuild like an economy like that after a total breakdown and everything just shuts down like that. So it's a tough spot that we're in right now. I mean, it definitely is something that I feel like it definitely gets overlooked by a lot of people. And I feel like now more than ever, it's starting to be more of a actual issue. Like we're starting to actually realize like now with the inflation that's coming with it. As you can see, stuff like gas is going up. You know what I mean? Like that is truth. Well, I can't. Yeah, last time I got some gas, I think that was like $3.50. I said, God damn! I'm like, at a Royal Farms.
Like, and that's what was that for? That was for regular.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Damn, when there was no premium, the premium was goddamn. I think the premium was like $15, yo, a gallon. Damn, it seemed like that to my eyes.
You know, it's getting crazier when a round trip Uber is cheaper than filling up your car.
Yeah, for real, yo.
Like it's getting crazy.
Even Uber is jacking their price. They like, oh yeah, no, we know gas is up. You know what I'm saying? And we know some of y'all gotta get to where you guys to go. And we know you ain't got no cars, so it's like, you try to go to your neighbor's house. You know what I'm saying? It's literally like 3 blocks down. Uber costs $20 to get there. You're like, God damn, what the fuck? You go to live.
Just a quick message for everybody who's listening and or watching. In this season, bro, if you got a partner or a homegirl or somebody you know, family, no matter who else, if they ask you for a ride, don't be scared to ask for gas money, bro. You see how crazy these prices is. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate.
Well, I said, don't be a hero. Don't be a hero.
No, don't be a hero. Don't say today. Everything come with a price. All right.
That nigga is giving a message right now. He's trying to tell all his homies, all his partners. Hey. He's, you know what I'm saying? As he said, quote unquote, he's trying to tell all them like,
oh no, they already know.
When you ask me for that ride, nigga, that gas money better come with it. They said that better be the first thing.
The cash tag, tag coming right back after that. Can I get a ride message? It's the link to your cash app.
The way I'm gonna start setting it up, I'm gonna have like a standard rate of like just to book a seat is $20 instantly, and then on top of that, we're gonna be, I'm gonna be charging you for the mileage as well. So at a flat rate, you already paying $20 just to get in, and then after that, I'm paying you by the mileage.
That right there. That's literally exactly how the economy is going up in dollars right there.
$10 per mile.
We went from a proper country where people never thought, hey man, you need a ride? Yeah, gas.
That's when gas was like,
get in.
Gas was only like $2.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, get in. Come on. I'll take you to fucking Mexico. Get in. Like, he doesn't even care. Now it's like, yo, can you just take me down the block, yo? Like, my daughter really need this. You know, she really need this medicine. Yeah, you got 15? He's like, yo, it's literally down the block. Like, yo,
understand that.
It's like you could.
I bet you wanted to live.
Right. You be like,
God damn.
God, Jesus. Yo, yeah, look at you like, well, I mean, you was able to walk to my car. You're like, yo, come on, man, it's raining, please. He was like, hey, he was like, you got a jacket?
Y'all boy better beat y'all feet.
If you walk fast, you won't get that wet. You know, just speaking because we were talking about the industry one, you could probably set up a real mean debt service and have bring niggas to court over this car ride joint. Just be like, hey man, you ain't gotta pay me for gas, but just know it's gonna be $20 extra when you do pay me. And if he doesn't, just get it down on contract.
Yeah.
Take that man to court over it. Charge him $75 for a $10 ride.
That's what it is right there, yo.
That's exactly how the music industry did.
Luckily, in my household, with me and my woman, we're in a position to have a Sam's membership. So, you know, that definitely helps with that gas prices. Definitely helps a whole lot. Even though it sucks to pay like $3.50, you know, it's still a whole lot.
Same thing with Kroger.
Like $4 and shit like that.
Same thing with
Kroger's like that too.
I got that Kroger card. And it's a good discount with the points on the gas.
Yeah, but man, nah. And it's just like as far as like other stuff too. Now go ahead. What's up?
I was gonna say this all stemmed from that climate change joint, and really plain and simply, I wanted to like what Juan just said as well. I'd also like to give a similar message, not about gas, not about gas money, but about the simple fact that, hey man, keep your eyes open, man. Keep your eyes open. There's been way too many worldwide things going on that are going on in unison that it's reaching a boiling point in the near future. I don't know what time that'll be, but it has to come to an eruption before it can simmer back down. There's only so many things that can bubble up. And when everything bubbles up at once, politics to, like you were talking about, COVID, to the climate, wars outside of the U.S. And all of this is happening at the same time, while also the destruction of the U.S. from within in very negative ways. In very, very negative ways. People, I'm not even going to go into those. But what I will say, all of these things happening at the same time, hey man, coincidence or not, regardless of if you believe in conspiracy or not, that's not good. That all this stuff is happening at the same time is not a good thing.
It's not. Yeah. And then, I mean, in addition to that, man, with this climate change, man, like it's costing a lot of taxpayers. Man, I'm talking about like billions. Like it's costing a lot. And then you think about just once again, like because it's weather related. Like you think about now companies are looking to drive up home insurance rates. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. Like just because like we don't even know, like it's up in the air. Like are you gonna be able to actually pay for this house because it's gonna get destroyed? Like we gotta protect ourselves too. You know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, like you're getting fucked over because now you gotta pay extra $200-300. You know what I'm saying? It's insane, man. So
especially those those places that are around the coast. Like how you said, like Louisiana, Florida's one. Cali, the niggas been going through it with earthquakes and fucking forest fires and shit. Like it's crazy, man. Bro.
But yeah, my mother always said that's why ultimately why they moved like from Cali down to Baltimore, like back to Baltimore, because she was just like she couldn't take the earthquakes, yo. It was just like she couldn't take it. So right before they had me, it was like, nah, we out. You know what I'm saying? We out of LA. But I was like, damn it. Y'all niggas just had to bring me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, God damn it. I could have been Cali, man. I was like, yo, but feel me? Still in the heart. You know what I'm saying? Heart. I'm Cali.
Nigga would have been Roddy Rich before Roddy.
Hell yeah, yo. I don't been halfway rich, yo.
Halfway rich?
I'm very rich.
You might got something going on there, bro.
I'm saying, I'm like, jumping at the toy box, jumping at
yeah. Oh, brother. oh, brother. Yeah. But no, yeah. Honestly, that's something I personally have not. I've experienced the one earthquake ever. In my end, I didn't even know it was an earth. Yeah, I didn't even know it was an earthquake.
Yeah, that was on my birthday, yo. That was on my birthday too, yo.
Yeah, but I'm looking around like, is the washing machine stuck? Like, why is the floor? What the hell's going on? Everything's shaking. It wasn't very strong,
God,
but it was.
This is 13. Yeah, I was like, yeah, what the fuck?
Thought you was evolving. Thought he was evolving.
I was like, nigga thought he was repping up like in 2K.
Yeah, I was like, I was charging up. I was like, I was like, yo, 13 is real. 13 is fucking real, yeah.
My God. That's just something I never thought about, honestly, is like experiencing natural disasters and living in a place that's like a natural disaster zone, like Florida, like you were talking, like a place where like yearly you should genuinely be worried about like, hey, brother, we might gotta pack up and bounce at some point this year because it could get real.
Unfortunate situation to be in, bro.
That's why I never liked Florida. I it's crazy because I like it now, yo. I love it now because I've gone back a couple more times. I'm just like, you know what, Florida is a vibe, but that's originally. Oh, shut up, yeah. He was like, he was like, yeah, Florida's on. Like, he's like. Oranges and all that, like, yeah. But like I used to not like it because I ain't like the rain like that, yo. Like, it just rained way too much, and I hate the rain. I can never live in Seattle. I couldn't live in like none of them rainy places. Man. I hate it, yeah.
Speaking on that, do you also feel the same about rain, Juan, or do you feel like that about any other weather that you just I hate? Like, I personally moved to Georgia because I got tired of shoveling, bro. I really hate the cold. Like cold anytime. Winter, I hate the winter. I hate it. I hate the winter.
I can feel that, man.
For me, it probably would be rain. I hate rain. Especially
man.
Just like driving in the rain, that shit sucks, bro. Because it's like,
I don't know. Yeah, man.
As soon as that shit happens, don't nobody else know how to drive.
Right, especially when you don't got no windshield wipers.
Yeah. Well, you don't have any windshield wipers. Oh man.
Nigga just have to drive blind.
God damn.
That's a wild situation.
Yeah.
That's a wild situation, dude.
I will say that's riding. That's right. That's living life on the edge right there.
It's living like Larry.
Not for real.
Okay.
I'm like Larry.
And we're going to transition from the living to the deceased. And I want to get y'all opinions on this new Texas Chainsaw movie. Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
What y'all think? Oh, that's a thumbs down already.
Yeah, man. Shit was horrible, bro. That shit was garbage.
Well, I'll go ahead and I guess I'll speak on this. I said this to you before as well, and I say this to the people listening / watching as well.
Shame on you, Jacob.
Please. Please have a difference between how you rank slasher movies and regular movies, because slasher movies are so far from realistic that it will never exceed like a 7 rating if you match it up against any other movie. It's just not possible because they're just frankly not realistic. But that particular movie, I thought it looked good. I think we can all agree it looked good.
Fuck no. What do you mean?
You hated the graphics? You hated the camera work and all that. You thought that was terrible?
Nigga, it's 2022. What the fuck is you talking about? They bet the graphics better be good. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
Okay, so by that, I guess nothing that anybody does in the NBA is very impressive. I better hear nothing impressive about that because they've been doing it. It's 2022. Everybody better be. You better be athletic. You better be able to hit these threes. It doesn't make it less impressive. It doesn't make it less impressive, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it doesn't make it less impressive. I thought it looked great. I thought that the camera work and on top of that, the way that they did, like you said, the gory scenes, it looked real good. There are some movies where you see some cats get stabbed in the blood. You could tell that looked like duck sauce. It's just like, okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
The plot was just fucking stupid, bro. Like
there were a lot of plot holes. There were so many plot holes that I even had to stop it a couple of times. I was like, "Holy shit, this is wild."
You was talking about the blood, Joe. I just can't let you get away with that, at least because the blood definitely was looking like when you get killed in Call of Duty, yo. Like that's what that shit. It was like the splatter like, out of nowhere on the camera. Yeah, splattered on the camera, and I was like, "What the fuck this is?" And then first thing I wanted to say was. I said it before, but shame on you, Jacob Lattimore. Shame on you for taking that role, yo. That was terrible. The first thing this nigga do when he get to the town, he was like, yeah, this is us. I was like, what the I was like, what the yo, what is this? Oh, this nigga just hit a high note. This nigga just hit a melody real quick.
For me, the thing that like caught me off guard when I first seen it. Like, the nigga was way too young to be a dad, bro. Like, he didn't. I thought all the motherfuckers was the same age when I looked at them. Because they all, like, look relatively young, besides the little. I don't want to be disrespectful, the little fugly one. But, anywho, like.
The Columbine shorty.
I didn't understand.
Yeah, man. I mean, it was just all over the place. Yeah, it was just like, first of all, I thought the movie was going to end like 5 different times. I thought the movie was
for real.
And then the actual ending, yo, like
the ending, bruh.
Yo,
nigga snatched her out. Bruh. Snatched her out that Tesla.
Hey, like, I said this yesterday, and I want y'all opinions, and I want those listening to really think about this as well. Where does Leatherface rank as far as speed goes in comparison to Michael Myers and Jason? Because Michael Myers, bro, he be walking cats down. They trip once and it's over for him. But Leatherface, bro, he be hauling ass, bro. He was hauling ass the whole movie, bro. He was moving. Bro, he was moving.
He the only nigga I seen like
when he caught that bus on foot. I was like, no, this nigga did not just catch a bus, yo. No, he did not catch that bus and slash them tires.
When a nigga like just completely ran away from the shotgun shell, bro. Like nigga just completely ran around the corner, like was gone. But you got that heavy ass.
Oh, when he came out from the alley.
When he came out from the and she shot him.
She shot him the first time. That nigga looked up, said, "Damn, she for real, nigga. Let me get up out of here." Nigga was gone, bro.
He hit that corner. She hit the corner like not even seconds after him, and he was gone. He had vanished completely. This man was out of there.
And let me just say how pointless her role in that entire movie was.
She really didn't do much.
She ain't do shit.
Yeah.
The crazy part about it is like she talking about how she held a beef with a nigga who ain't even remember her ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You had a beef with a nigga who didn't even remember you. He wasn't even memorable.
Yeah.
She said, "Remember me?" This nigga looked at her like,
that nigga, bruh. It's like, we understand that Leatherface obviously is a more than just a murderer at this point. You know what I'm saying? This nigga is deranged. You feel me? But you in this nigga
invincible
face
somehow,
and this nigga didn't even look at you as like a worthy kill. Like niggas looked at you, heard you cry and complain about this beef you've had and this hatred you've had in your heart for like 50 years, and he completely dismissed you, and you just sitting there stuck. At that point, pack your shit up and go. Go.
I definitely
There's no
thought
point in you trying to come back.
I definitely thought Shorty was his mother, yo. Like I thought that was his mother the whole time. She kept looking at that picture, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that big burly ass nigga on the left." I was like, "That's definitely him." Like that gotta be him. Like that gotta be Leatherface right there. That's him. I was like, she kept looking at it, yo, and she was like, "It's him, isn't it?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Did she?" I was like, "Yeah." And then she was like, "You remember me? You remember me?
You look like
Kill my friends." I was like, "Oh hell no!"
Bruh,
kill my friends.
She's like, but it's like she's like saying their names, like, and he's
getting more and more confused. He's just like, I don't know.
She said, Jerry, Kim, Bob. I was like, yo.
Man, he said,
bro, I kill like 5 cats a month. It's like a subscription. I'm sorry. I don't know who you're talking about.
And another thing that like pissed me off was like, she done rescued the 2 girls, right? And she gonna say, "Oh, it's you that he wants. We're not leaving."
Right.
Yeah, hang on. Yeah. No. You hit the nail right on the head. That scene, man. And then also the contractor guy when he was in there as well. He had the keys to the bus on his person. Spoke with the girls after they escaped the house.
That was wild.
This nigga did, bro. Why did everybody disregard the safety of civilians? This whole movie, they had 2 instances they could have left. They could have put keys in the engine and said, "All right, we out of here. Fuck this Leatherface cat. We gonna come back with some heavy artillery." They said, "Nah, I got him."
I know for a fact I could never see myself landing a role in a scary movie because I'm never gonna be the damn hero to investigate some shit. I'm never gonna do that. I'm never gonna try and stop the villain. No, hell no, I'm getting the hell on. If that's y'all problem, y'all better call the military or something and go ahead and handle that. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? That nigga crazy. That nigga is running. He running a full flat with a chainsaw.
Swinging that shit violently. Swinging that violently. Bro, he was swinging them like it was nunchucks. Like this, like he was swinging a chainsaw around.
And then hold on, the man got stabbed first. He got shot with a shotgun shell. The first time.
I was gonna say like
then
twice.
He got shot 2 times by the chick in the little theater room. You know what I'm saying? And he's still alive.
Him and Jason. Jason, Michael Myers, bro. What resistance training do they do in the off season that allows them to take this much damage throughout movie after movie?
They eating their Wheaties,
bro. Clearly,
eating their spinach. You know
I thought about this, right? Okay. I don't think it could actually work in movies because of cancel culture, but it led me to think of this after seeing this. Okay, a movie about a serial killer training camp, summer camp, where they trained them, and the camp counselors, regular cats looking, and their names would be Jason, Michael,
Frederick,
and Frederick. Well, no, those are all names of the killers.
Yeah.
Oh, her name is Frederick?
Freddie.
Okay.
Pretty cool guy.
And they would be the camp counselors. And that would be what the movie's pretty much about, I guess. And really, they're trying to kill them or they're trying to kill each other. It's not a fleshed out idea, but it got me thinking again, like I just said, bro, what training do you do to become this resilient? Like, God damn, you got shot 3 times, stabbed, kicked. Like, how did, and he still caught up to a car moving on autopilot and yanked her out the fucking passenger window. One hand yanked, broke the window and yanked her out the car. Where it was like,
I'll tell you this,
like God damn,
my man, with the survival training, if he was there. Everybody would have been saved.
Oh yeah, he would have corralled. He would have corralled. He would have been hitting them with the
on the bus. The bus scene, he definitely would have made it out.
But he would have disarmed. He would have disarmed. He would have flipped the chainsaw on him somehow, some way.
Yeah. Man, that's a scary movie like Killer. That's their worst nightmare. Is that nigga him?
Yeah,
just him by himself.
Yeah,
man, that's all we need, bro.
Did this movie drop this month, y'all? Like it dropped in February.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I'll tell you this, man. It's been a very bad Black History Month, yo. Cinematically, entertainment wise, that scene that they did in the movie, yo, when they was at the table, and she was like, "Oh, what was it? My flag? I assure you, I raised boys just like you." He's like, I had no problem with Negroes. He was like, fuck this. You watch your mouth, boy. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo. He's like, no, you watch. Yo, I know this is the part that he was like, in his mind, he was like, this is for Black History Month. He was like, You watch your mouth. I'm out. You walked out, yeah. I was just like this. I was like, yeah, stick to singing, man. Like just stick to singing, yeah.
You know how they would have survived the whole movie. Leave the old lady alone. She wouldn't have died. That's it.
Yeah. Literally. As a matter of fact, just
that was the crazy part about it.
Yeah, all they would have had to wait was for some proof, just to go ahead and.
That's it.
Do what they do.
He did all that arguing just to not even have to the house himself. Yeah.
Nigga said, "Oh my God, I think I left it back in the office." Well, now what, bro? Now what? Now what do we do? Then the handyman. The handyman comes. I heard y'all killed that lady.
I just don't understand. They put anything on Netflix show. They put anything on that bitch, man. Like I swear, that shit was terrible, yo. Cause I don't even understand. I just don't understand. Like who the fuck were they? Like what? I know they were supposed to be chefs, but why? Like okay, what kind of food store did you make? You know what I'm saying? I know Dr. Umar was clenching his cheeks, yo, when he saw that scene where he almost kissed that white woman. Yeah, I know Dr. Umar was just clenching his cheeks. He was like, not doing Black History Month. No, please, no. He said, no.
Hold on. And time out. Who the hell? Why would she go with the chick in the damn ambulance anyway? I don't fucking know that.
I don't know why.
Getting in no damn van.
That was weird, Joe. That was definitely weird. She was like, I gotta go. She was like, no, I gotta go. You had this thing. Weird. I'm like, bitch, no, you don't. Like, no, you don't. You really don't. Like, what are you doing? Like, come on.
The weirdest scene for sure to me, and I don't know about your guys' thoughts on it, was when the woman with the grudge found his mother in that fucking sunflower field. That was.
That was weird.
That was the only term I could genuinely say is like that was fucked. Like God,
I was saying,
Jesus Christ, what the
hell? I turned Spanish for Lord. Like 3 seconds. I was like, "El Diablo!" Oh my God! Yeah, I was Spanish for like 3 seconds. I was like, Jesus.
Oh shit!
I was like, "Oh my God,
bro, her face."
Man said. Like it was a damn cub off a Lion King.
That's what I'm saying. Just held the face up to the sunlight. Made sure I got a clean cut. All right. Put this on. Put my mother's face on, I suppose.
Yeah. Hey, you know,
like Jesus
terrible,
Christ.
He probably would have been the world's. He probably would be the world's best butcher. Real shit. If you can cut a face off, you can cut a whole fucking face off.
Yeah, he really skinned that. He really skinned that face. No, it was a real shit though. He definitely come in handy when it comes to Thanksgiving.
In the wrong field.
Thanksgiving, no, he carving turkeys out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Thanksgiving. The thinnest sliced hams. The thinnest of sliced hams.
Thinnest.
And so the round this topic off, you're chilling in your room. You know what I'm saying? On the phone, kicking it, looking out the window. You know what I'm saying? Real Marion like. And next thing you know, boom. You turn around and you see this nigga Leatherface standing in your doorway. Chainsaw, he's about to rev that joint up. What are you doing?
That's what I'm doing. The Omarion dance, show.
Put the hand up.
Yeah, I'll do. Yeah, I'm saying, Omarion dance, that nigga with the Omarion, yeah.
I don't know. I might ask that nigga for like a head start.
I'm telling you, yeah.
For a head start.
Come on, yo. Don't give up like that.
Come on, y'all seen how fast that nigga is, bro. Let me.
That's what I'm saying. Don't give up like that.
That's why I can't run. There was a scene about. There was a scene. I think it was in the Jason movie that there was some. It was a black dude on a rooftop fighting him. Plain and simply, that's been my philosophy with all these horror movie villains, man. To be honest with you, it's either you gonna die running or you just gonna die straight up. So I'm gonna just have to shoot the fair one with the man. I'm sorry, I
can't. Tell the nigga to run the fade,
bro. I can't outrun him. Like what? I'm gonna just.
You gonna have
to, man. I can't outrun that.
Yeah, you gonna have to square up, yo. Like,
bro, just take the shirt. All right, man. All right, man. Put the chainsaw down. Let's do this.
If he
if he were to drop the chainsaw, I'm running. Because I'm gonna catch it. I caught him off guard. I might get that half second difference. That's gonna get me out there.
You saw how he was. You saw how he was. I'm about to say, you saw how he was whipping that bitch. Yeah, he was like he was throwing that shit.
Bro, like it's a fucking lasso. That's the craziest goddamn.
He was like a Harlem. Yeah, he was like a Harlem Globetrotter with that shit.
Like the way the nigga threw the hammer at the chick when she was at the end of the stairs. Nigga, she
fell
to the floor.
Bro. I thought she died.
I thought he hit her. I thought he hit her in the chest and put her through the floor. I was like, God damn.
I was like, damn. I was like, God. I was like, bitch, get up. I was like, what are you doing? Yo, that's the part that got on my nerves so much, yo. It was too much of that, yo. It was too much. It was too much like moaning and going like, yo, and then also the one part, yo, when they was running away after they got off the bus, yo, did you notice they was helping each other? Like they was both, they had both each other's like, yo, she was like, run, and then she stopped. It was almost like she forgot her life, like run. She was like, oh yes. It started running. I was like, yo, what the fuck? She was like, come here, let me help you.
Hey, she thought she was finna be the hero. She grabbed the AR, talking about, oh shit.
Yeah,
that was the one time that the woman with that grudge did come in handy. That was it right there, because she was about to get it. It was over for her. It was over for one of them girls if she ain't shoot them.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Also, that speech that she gave, that villainous speech that she gave in the car before she got out, she was like, she put the thing down, she was like, it's him, isn't it? The old Leatherface. I always wanted to get him. He did some terrible things to me back in the day. Like, it was, as soon as she started that monologue, I was like, oh my God, yo. I was like, it's over.
It's the monologue of somebody who wants smoke. It's the monologue of somebody who wants smoke.
Yeah. I thought she was gonna say today for real.
Historically,
when the last time you've seen like a old, like a dead ass, like old timer hero in a killer movie? Been a minute since I've seen that, so I thought she was really finna, you know what I'm saying? Come.
That's when I seen that in.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. I don't know.
It was the last
shit
Halloween.
You see on TV Land or some shit like that.
It was the last Halloween. They had
the last Halloween.
Michael Myers.
Are you talking about Medea's boo too?
Oh Jesus Christ!
Some Medea boo too.
Come on, man. Come on.
Just talking about.
Yeah, I mean, hey man, it was all good, and you know what I'm saying, redemption until she got suspended in the air by a goddamn chainsaw
with one hand
and tossed literally into the trash. Literally tossed into the trash. The fuck out of here. Anyway, back to the main program.
So pointless. She was so pointless,
bro. He literally threw her in the trash. It was like. Fuck out my way! I got some people to kill. God damn it!
Nah, why did everybody on that bus pull out their phones when yo got on the bus?
He was canceled, man. He's canceled.
He said, "Take one more step and we'll cancel you." I was like, this is literally the generation.
What does that have to do with anything?
That's what it is, yo.
That's why they did that. I was gonna say that exact thing. They captured this generation beautifully.
Perfectly.
They captured this generation.
Everybody pulled their phones out. Yo, and then niggas.
Bro, it was in the start of the movie.
Yeah.
Did you see it? Did you catch that at the start of the movie?
Nah. What do you mean?
When they were at the gas station, right? And the dude pulled up with the truck, and she insulted him immediately. She was like,
with the gun.
Here's the thing, right? He didn't almost hit business. That's what I was. He
didn't
almost run him over. He didn't almost hit him. He didn't say anything. He just got out the car. How little is your dick that you need a gun? What the hell?
Yeah.
My God.
I'm like, first,
what the hell?
Yo,
but bro, when they got to the town and they seen him, and he was like, did you see her face? She was so mad at him, and it wasn't for any reason other than he was like a white man. There was no reason for her to be that mad at him. She was heated. She was heated, like he did something to her. And if you weren't like thinking about what just happened, you would side with her just because it's like, that's generally what you hear. If you hear somebody complain about a guy, especially a woman, you tend to, all right, that guy's a dick.
Just because of how they
how she looked. But like if you really get the backstory, he did absolutely nothing.
Right.
He did absolutely nothing. And she was heated.
Talking about the backstory.
She was pissed.
Yeah. Even Shorty in the car, but she was like, "Why the fuck you do that? Why you do that? You know what I'm saying? Because he came over and everything. I'd be mad too if I just got shot a couple months ago or whatever. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong? Like, why would you do that shit? Like, like, do you not see this? Like, I barely got out the first time. Like,
what reason did you have to provoke that man?
I'm saying we around gas. He could blow us up, bitch. Like, that's you know what I'm saying. Like, come on, yo.
I'm just saying, man, I wouldn't talk crap to somebody with a gun and we're in the middle of nowhere. Because you just in the desert, bro. Yeah. He could have shot her and just rode off, and nobody would have even knew. Even if the police were called, nobody would have freaking knew what happened. Bro, it's in the middle of nowhere.
Ain't no cameras.
Nowhere, yo.
Bro, he could have just shot you and rode out, and that would have just been it.
That whole drawing was sketchy. That movie was terrible. It just was terrible.
But yeah, hey man, that shit was funny. And then we're gonna end on the more sad, yet also at that same time. It's like, depending on your sense of humor. If your sense of humor is dark enough, that shit's, hey, man. But this is a real fucked up thing here. This is just really fucked up. So, we're going to slide into this accordingly.
Slide. Oh, God. Slide.
All right, let me pull this up here. A teacher and her husband were put into prison. The woman, Cynthia Perkins, 36 years old, she is facing 40 years, no parole. And her husband is in jail as well. I don't see his I don't see his time for how long he'll be in there just yet. Exactly.
He needs life.
I'm sure, although I'm positive it's just as close, if not, like you just said, Javen, probably life. No, for real. What she's gone to prison for, she was a teacher.
Oh, God.
And she brought in cupcakes for her students. These cupcakes for her students had her husband's semen on them.
Sick as hell.
Sick as
hell, bro.
How do you even Yo, what kind of sick individual do you guys to be?
Yeah.
Those are kids, yo. Like
kids.
And you know, good and well, they don't know what that frosting really is. Like they don't understand that. Man. They can't tell the difference, yo.
And
like, oh wow, vanilla, yay! Like,
here's the craziest part. Man. Here's the craziest part. It's not even actually done. You gotta go even further with it. She pleaded guilty to 2nd degree. I'll call it grape for YouTube purposes, and production of child pornography, and conspiracy of mingling harm substances, and where she was living at.
Yeah.
She was faced with 72 charges of various sex crimes. 68 of them were dropped in a plea deal. And yet she's, of course, still facing 40 years.
What the fuck? No, yo. No.
That's crazy, bro.
No, yo.
Yeah.
No. Like I said, because, I got niggas that got way less charges dropped than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. And they did some, niggas robbed like a 7-Eleven or some shit like that. Wow. And you know what I'm saying? Like that's really that's insane, yo.
Here she thinks she is, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna just go ahead and take this little plea. Nah, motherfucker, I still catching this 40 piece. you thought you was doing a service? You still nasty and sick in the head. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to take these 40 years down the road.
I don't know about y'all.
I'm just lost. I'm genuinely lost for words. Yeah. Like there's just certain things that I don't.
Should have given motherfucker life.
Yeah, I don't know how the hell would y'all act if that was just that's the one day oh man, yeah, they get on my ass about this jury duty. Yeah, I gotta go today, man. I gotta go, babe. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I'll be home later. You know what I'm saying? You get there. And that's the case. That's what you hear. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come to a decision on that. You gotta come to a decision. You gotta come to a decision on that. I'm like, Jesus.
I don't even like here and again to go back to how I prefaced it. When I mentioned a dark sense of humor, I'm simply referring to that in the sense of this is so flabbergasting. You almost can't help but be like a nervous chuckle. Like, yo, what?
It's like some Family Guy
huh?
type shit. Like
That's what I'm saying. Like
That's
you hear
crazy,
like South Park. Like you hear something like you see
Some
something like this in
robot
South
chicken type
Park.
shit.
Like
like
what?
Rick and Morty type shit.
Like where does shit, bro. Why would you? How? Like, I'm even lost for words. Like how does something like this come across your head?
Yo, them,
like
I don't know, man. You don't like what did they like?
What?
They must have failed that statewide test, yo.
Like like you said, Javen,
for like the 10th year in a row or something like that.
Death row for both of them. Death row for both of them. They both gotta pay for that. That's
I
bad.
give it. What they say? She got 40.
No parole.
No parole. So I'm giving them
insane,
kids.
yeah.
I'm giving them kids
so
40 years.
Yeah.
Man, that's so messed
40
up. 40
years to train
like
from when the shit happened, and 40 years later, them niggas should train. And the day she gets out, the day she finally is released to walk out them gates,
at 76,
whoop her ass.
Hey man.
She heard like the Powerpuff Girls did Mojo Jojo, yo.
Need to break into the prison and just get the beating her.
Yeah. Like, you've been a bad teacher, Mrs. Green.
But that's crazy, bro.
You want some more? Yeah, like, come on, yo.
That's absolutely
but that's really that's fucked up for the kids though, cause come on, yo, like you ain't never like how am I supposed to trust another cupcake after that? Like birthdays.
How are you supposed to trust another adult after that? Like your teacher did something to you like that. Like
but I mean the cupcakes though. Kid, come on, man. Like birthdays is fucked up. Birthdays is done. Birthdays is canceled. Okay.
I'm generous. Wow.
They gonna walk past a bakery. You know what I'm saying, and beat whoever working in the bakery. They gonna whoop their ass just off the muscle. You know what I'm saying?
Off the strength.
They're scared. They're traumatized of sweets. And I but it is what it is.
Yeah, you see what you know what I'm saying? Definitely that's I don't know where the hell they was coming from with that. I don't know where they was coming from at all.
I don't get it. And I would love to know. And it's not even for the sake of like empathizing and being like, oh, give them a set. No, it's not even for that. I just genuinely would like to know where does a desire of this kind stem from? And on top of that, why is this something like, come on, y'all, do better.
Yo, like they don't like niggas. They wasn't checking the cupcakes, yo. Like they don't got a system for that.
That's the part that kind of confused me as well. Was the fact that like as long as I remember being in school, nobody could bring in anything homemade. It was all store-bought stuff.
It had to be store-bought
for a very specific reason. These things were store-bought.
Yo, tag can't. That little sticker.
That's what I'm saying. It had to have.
We ain't seen no price tag. You come bring that shit in there.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like I don't get how that was even able to happen.
I always thought that was like an actual like a health code violation anyway. Like,
what the fuck? That's sick, yo.
It's unfortunate, man.
Yeah, they definitely and the faith in the justice system, y'all, it just be teetering and tottering, man. Like cause that's insane. Like Stacey, you said 67 charges got dropped.
68 out of the 72.
72, yeah. Like, come on,
you know what's probably? I mean, it's not. I mean, nothing about this situation is funny, but just being in her position, I know her gullible ass was probably like, as soon as she walked in there and was like, we're here to offer you a deal. We're gonna drop 68 charges. She didn't listen to anything the rest of the day was gonna say. She just said, "Yep, I'll take it."
She still got what?
She ain't even let them finish. Yeah, we're gonna drop 68, but you'll still do 40. She ain't heard none of that part. But she heard.
I don't know if any of y'all have seen the show. Oh, I know you started it one, but I don't know about yourself, Javen. Money Heist. It's on Netflix.
Nah, I said that joint.
Okay, it's a show called Money Heist on Netflix. It's about bank robbers. The big thing that they told all the bank robbers before they went into the bank and they went ahead and broke this down. It was on a chalkboard. He wrote it down. The professor, the organizer of the plans. He said, "Don't believe their deals. There is no way these are all the crimes you're committing, and this is how long they will give you for each and every one of these crimes. No matter how much they promise you, there is no possible way you will get any less than this amount of years, no matter what deal they offer you. Don't believe shit they say. Even if they say, oh, we can drop this and I can get you with a favorable judge, and if I talk to him a little bit like this, then it'll be down to
slide that McDonald's near you.
It'll be like it'll be a couple more months. It'll be a couple years down, and we can knock it down, and then you get sentenced to 40 years. They dropped 68 of the 72, and I'm not even advocating for her to get less, even a day less. Like I said, death penalty. Like I said, death penalty. I definitely do want to know
what was what the actual what was the actual sentence, without them with them 68 charges included.
If she didn't take the deal, what would it probably would have been death. No, it probably would have been death, bro. It probably there's a chance that I don't know anything about the corporate system, but it probably would have been death. Honestly, they probably would have pushed for the death penalty. She didn't do that.
When especially when you look at it for shit like that, once you know what I'm saying, once you get locked up in that jam, niggas gonna know what the hell you in there for, regardless of who the hell, how classified they might try and keep your records. They're always gonna find out whatever the hell you in.
Prison's full of resourceful people.
No matter what, they're always gonna find out.
I'm gonna say they're full of resourceful people.
She'll get her. You know what I'm saying? She'll definitely be getting what she deserved for that. Regardless of how the outcome is when she gets up inside there, I ain't got no feelings for it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You made your decision. Keep your head up, I guess.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? You better
sleep with one eye open, shawty.
Saying like Doritos and oodles and noodles, they cost a lot. Make sure you trade them trays. Man. You know what I'm saying? And stay up. It's really fuck you, but stay up.
I was gonna say honestly, ain't no stay up. They're just gonna treat her husband like he treated them cupcakes, and we're just gonna move on from that. There you go. And so that being said, I'd like to thank all those listening.
Yep.
Thank you, it's been a great Inside Wolves episode here. And on that note, we are out.
For more Inside Wolf content, make sure to subscribe and make sure to hit that link tree in our bio to bring you to all our platforms. Let's get it.